Hey beauties! Is everyone enjoying HIKOCO's latest lip tint launch, the matte lip represent Rom&nd's Blur Fudge Tint? After all the glowy lips trend in the past warmer weathers, we've been searching for the best matte lip tint to start off the long-waiting FW seasons. This uniquely textured lip tint that Rom&nd calls Fudgy Texture creates a smooth and soft matte lip makeup that doesn't crack the lips, but rather blurs the lip to make them look even smoother. Without further ado, let's get into the review and swatches. Let's take a look at the package. By just looking at the package, I already can imagine the matte and soft texture. It's a gorgeously matte package in a rectangular shape. You can see the tint shade through the semi-transparency. So it's easy to pick up the shade you want without opening each one. Let's take a look at the applicator. Differing from the previous Rom&nd's lip tints, the applicator of the Blur Fudge tints have a thin tip that isn't flexible as much. The sharp diagonal tip reminds me of a butter knife, which I think fits the powdery formula as the flat applicator helps for the tint to adhere better. Texture. As you can tell from the name, it's a blurry matte tint with a rich fudgy texture. From all the matte lip tints I've tried till now, this one had the least gloss with the powderiest finish. If you press the tint down on your lips with the iron flat applicator, the tint fully fills up between all lip lines, and the moment you apply it, it spreads evenly on the lips to create a natural gradation. The color varies a little depending on how much you apply. The more tint you put on, the more pigmented and brighter it gets. I liked how the stain is not too strong. The adherence was amazing. It feels longer lasting. Let's take a look at the shades. The Rom&nd Blur Fudge tint has 11 shades, including the most recent SS releases, covering a wide range of colors to suit a range of skin tones. Shall we have a look at each? Number 1. Pomeloco. This toned down coral that is Pomeloco is what I think best matches with the tint blurry texture. When I apply the shade once, it spreads out like watercolors on the lips, adding a drop of soft coral shade on the makeup. I recommended this one to those no makeup beauties or those who prefer natural looks. If you layer the tint twice, it becomes a brighter salmon color. So it can give off a different mood depending on the makeup look you've decided for the day. Number 2. Rosiental. Rosiental is a rosy pink MLBB shade. This one especially has a big contrast between the first and the second layer. When applied strongly, you get a lovely dried rose color. On my skin tone, I think the pink is emphasized more as I layer it. It's definitely a daily perfect shade, fit for soft makeup, and can also be used as a lovely blusher shade. Number 3. Musky. Musky is a orange-red brick color that kind of reminds me of the famous MAC chili. Even with a single layer, it gives off a strong color. Although it's a darker shade overall, it still has some saturations to it, making it an interestingly attractive shade. As for these blur tints, no matter how much I layer, it keeps its matteness, yet it doesn't dry up my lips at all, making it my probable winter go-to. Number 4. Radwood. Radwood is a deep brick color. This vintage color is suitable for autumn makeup. When you layer it twice, it almost looks like you've done a full lip with matte lipstick, looking clean and vibrant. It's a lavishing color that has the right mix of brick and orange shades. Number 5. Bibi Candy. Just like its name, Bibi Candy is a cute fluorescent pink. It brightens up the mood. It's very vivid pink that reminds me of a pink Barbie doll's lips. I don't think I've ever seen a fluorescent matte lip with this kind of finish before. Number 6. Mauvish. Mauvish is one of the best-selling shades out of all. If you're a mauve fan, you won't be able to resist this one. An indie pink with a drop of grey, the color depth difference is clearly visible when you layer it up. The more you layer, the more lavender the shade gets, which gives it a calm yet a lively look. Number 7. Cool Rosy Up. Cool pink plum color that brightens you up. For me, I felt like it suited my skin tone the best. The lavender base makes the overall vibrance a lot brighter. If you make gradation lips with only a little of the tint, it'll look more pink. But when applied fuller with layers, the deep plum shade will show up. A must shade for all cool toned beauties. Number 8. Currant Jam. Currant Jam is a cool toned red that defines the word cherry red. The vivid red shows when it's layered, and that reminds me of the color of raspberry jam. The cool berry red will light up the makeup like a bulb. Number 9. Coral Jubilee. From number 9 onwards, these are the new energetic bright addition shades for the hot summer. I couldn't find much SS colors in matte lip tint before, and now they're finally here. A blend of clear coral with some orange, its dazzling colors suit spring and summer perfectly. Number 10. Fudge Red. Fudge Red is a neon half pink, half red. Applied once, it's a clear pink shade. But when layered, you start seeing the red and its vivid, energetic color. This color lightens up the skin, and even without strong makeup, it's a statement of the look by itself. Number 11. Fuchia Vibe. A refreshing fuchsia color that's bright and vibrant. The pink plus purple that grabs the attention as you apply it. Applied once, you will see a subtle lavender shade, and the vivid pink will shine up when layered. I reckon both cool-toned and warm-toned skin will suit this one. Number 1. Pomeloco. Number 2. Rosiental. Number 3. Musky. Number 4. Radwood. Number 5. Bibi Candy. Number 6. Mauvish. Number 7. Cool Rose Up. Number 8. Currant Jam. Number 9. Coral Jubilee. Number 10. Fudge Red. Number 11. Fuchia Vibe. Like so, the Rom&nd Blur Fudge Tint has 11 unique shades that you can have fun choosing from, no matter what kind of skin tone you have. The best thing I like about this tint is how soft it makes my dry lips look. Have I convinced you to try the Blur Fudge Tint this FW season yet? Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment as well. Until next time, bye beauties, let's be pretty!